What is up, guys? Pizza here, obviously, and today we are back with more War of the World Making History 2 French Legion Edition. Whatever it is. So, last time, we started preparing to take on the Balkans, take Kuwait, take Afghanistan, just spread our empire, because after the Norway incident, we decided to bide our time, just ally with the Brits, and wait it out. Well, now everybody in the British alliance is hungry for Russian blood, so we're now at war with them, and I have tried to negotiate peace several times. Hasn't happened, hasn't worked at all. So, what our plan is now, as you can see, we have had to retake colonized parts from them after they invaded us. I guess I can send these guys back to the front while I'm at it. You know, back to the front where they belong. Where they belong defending us. I'm going to leave something here, I guess, in the emergency case to buy some time. What we're going to do now is we're probably going to take Nepal. If you're from Nepal, I apologize. If you're from Bhutan, the Himalayas, don't worry. You could stay alive. It's really just Nepal because they have workers I can use. We're going to take Nepal. Yeah, it's true, we are. We're going to take Nepal, and then we're going to swing around here, try and survive against their navy, which is here. It looks very small, but you see there are two naval groups there. So what we're going to do is we're going to swing around, and Australia's already got the right idea. We're going to swing around and start just pushing in this way. And if they get to all that area before us, fine. We'll push in through Afghanistan. We'll take Afghanistan anyways, and we'll just cut it in half. And we'll see what we can do with that. So that's the plan now, which means I've got to get cracking on some more military over here, which is fine. There are just a few issues with that. One is that having tanks would go a long way, but that's going to take a while if I do that. So what we're going to do instead is we're just going to focus on getting the fastest people we can for right now. I'm going to put that on a loop, and it is going to, so I'm going to actually reroute these guys up to here. We're going to put that on a loop. We're going to find where, oh god, this would actually be a great place too. We're going to turn these guys into artillery producers. It's going to be on a loop, so I am going to have to watch it at some point. And we're just going to add, we're just going to produce a bunch of tanks for a hot second, just to give us some sort of edge. Because until we can finish researching maneuver warfare, we can't advance in the type of tank we produce. So hopefully, if it does get done, I will cancel that order and just make more. We've got the Irish Legion being formed up here. It's going to take them a bit, but they are getting formed. We're going to take the Irish into battle. Oh, but we've had grander plans before, and they all fell apart, so let's just see what we can actually do. I've already got troop ships heading back over here to try and help us out. I'm going to probably use the Moroccan fleet as a way to ship people around. It's going to be dicey. It's going to be dicey, honestly. We've got such little force at home, so if either of these guys decide to turn their ire towards us, that's going to be another moment of panic where we're just going to have to try and hold out again. Can we do it, though? I'm not sure. I'm really, really not sure. Yeah, I'm not really sure that we can. It'll be really interesting to see if we can make it work. I have hope. I have hope, though. I have hope that this will work. But yeah, things have certainly turned around in a quick way. Now, I could just make Russia my buddy-buddy, but But then that would also mean making peace with the Nazis, and I just can't allow that right now. Alright, it looks like we're almost ready. We're almost there. A couple more turns and we'll be ready to invade Nepal properly. I'm going to go ahead and send an extra set of infantry guys up there to take that part specifically. And then we'll reform these guys. We'll see what kind of progress they make. And depending on what kind of progress they make, we'll either send them up through Afghanistan, in which case we will take that territory, or we'll send them down around here through a few different Russian fleets, which will probably send the Colonial Navy, which is currently the 5th Fleet, so we're going to go ahead and change that around. We'll send the Colonial Navy through as kind of a front forward force to try and mop them up, clean them up, get them out of there. Our holdings over here are fine. Honestly, these were just for manpower. These were just for manpower so I could keep building things, keep producing. So I'm not really concerned about those. I'm not really concerned about Africa at all. I'm really just concerned about fighting back, because if they're able to regroup against the Germans up here, one, that'll make the Germans weaker, which is good for us. On the other hand, though, it'll give Russia a much easier chance to push into our territory again. That's not what we want. I've got the North Atlantic group here. I'm really just going to probably put them here and just have them out to defend, because this is the area that got colonized. Like, Russia came in and I didn't notice, and so I just signed it over to them, so it essentially got colonized. So yeah, it could be doing a lot better. Who knows what else they stole from us while they were here at that. But it's not as big of a deal right now. There's no treaties. You know, we're exporting food, but that's not a big deal. Ooh, yeah, just tons of fun right now. Once these guys are in position, I think he's got one left. The Hopper Army's got one left. If you guys can go in as an advanced squad, that'd be great. Go ahead and just turn yourselves in there as well. And just go ahead and add your turn in there as well. It's going to bite us some time to get some extra MPUs, which is manpower units. It's going to buy us some time to get some more of that, which will hopefully pay off bigger later on. Just going to go ahead and add a couple things to that, just because. Be nice to produce a little bit more food in the meantime. And Britain has already struck. Britain had wasted no time getting in there. So maybe I am just dilly-dallying around, pussyfooting out here. But I think this is still the better reach to go. One, because it gives me a further area. Like, if Britain needs to take all this, fine. This'll give me a further area if I want to expand and strike at Japan, or if I want to expand and strike out here. It'll give me a bunch of better options. God, Nepal is putting up one heck of a fight, though. Let's go ahead and add you guys, just tell you to actually go down here. So we can just ship them out immediately afterwards. Speaking of shipping out immediately, let's have the Colonial Navy just come out here, sit and standing by. Making sure there's no... Because we've already got the Far East group out here, but I really prefer that they stay away and just protect my Vietnamese and Cambodian assets. Balkans, you would have been mine. Had the stupid series of alliances not screwed us over. Alright, good. Let's go ahead and have you sent over there. Let's go ahead and have you sent over there. Did we complete maneuver warfare? We did. Does that mean that I no longer have to produce that type of tank? Can I produce the other one? No, I still have to unlock it. Alright, that's fine. honestly, it's not as bad. In fact, I can cancel these orders of tanks and 15, 20, 40, 3, 15, you've got better. Just push these guys up to the top instead, just to kind of mechanize it a little quicker. Because I'm really fighting with some outdated tech compared to my other people. France's technology was really stagnated prior to this. Alright, you guys did good. I don't want to actually merge you two into an army like that. In fact, if you can actually stick around out here and just hold on to these territories so we don't have to worry about it, that would be a big help. Colonial Navy. If I can get the Colonial Navy and the Far East Navy actually while I've got it here, that's not a bad idea. If I can just take the Far East group and the Colonial Navy and have them link up. If I can have them link up out here and just, you know, let's just put those troop ships you have. Now let's give them a little bit of defense through that. Yeah. Let's just send them up here so they can pick those guys up and get started on that. We're having to make some big boy decisions here. Big boy decisions. And you know what? Yeah, it looks like Britain might get their ass kicked out there. So I'm just going to stick away from that for right now. I have bigger... I thought that was going to be on me. No, just go ahead and merge with that 20th Army. And you guys merge together as well. We'll name this the... Far East Army sounds bad. Yeah, that's kind of what it is going to be, though. It's going to end up being the Far East. There you go. That will be the Far East Legion, and they will be a hodgepodge of just tanks and artillery and some horses that I found and scrounged up. So that's how we're going to have that go. And ooh, look, there's another one. I'm just going to pile this on, make this a big, big thing for us. Artillery was produced, the Polish alliance was founded. Okay, I was like, please tell me they didn't just sign an alliance with us, because if so, that's going to completely screw over my stuff again. I need somebody to lead the Far East Legion. Instead of a tank commander this time, let's give it to General, because he might as well be a general. Yep. Pierre de Resistance. The Pierre Resistance. That's actually kind of funny. Pierre something or other. I don't know. I'm not sure what to call you. You might just end up being General Pierre. Let me do a quick... Google over here. This is very professional. Very professional, looking up stuff in the middle of this so I can find common French last names. It's Lacroix. General Pierre Chevalier. I'm sure this is just butchering the French language, but I can't understand the French, and I'm too hick for them to understand me. So this will be General Pierre Chevalier's army, and he will lead the Far East legions. He'll be right behind a captain who really shouldn't be a captain anymore. I mean, honestly. I mean, this is the Hopper army, but I don't know if Philippe LeBlanc should really be a captain anymore. And he's not going to be the Hopper army. He's going to be the Securance army, because we're going to secure our borders with him. And who will be... This is really more of an artillery division than anything else. So you will also be a captain. And since I already have the Google page pulled up, this shouldn't be too bad. This shouldn't be too bad. I'll be prepared this time. You will also be a captain. Named Jean. Jean is a very French name, I guess. Jean Lambert, because that reminds me of... Christ's sake, Fisher. Mission is over. Splinter Cell. Reminds me of him. And he's already been in some battles, so we'll just say he was always there and got promoted. So now we will have the Securance army, the Securance artillery. God, I'm gonna butcher. Artillery is always gonna mess me up if I don't double check and make sure it's ERY. They'll just be basically an extension of that. Ooh, I hate that flams up. Flams up? Flames up, essentially. Just a big white screen in front of my face. Alright, you guys, probably only one of you can go. I doubt both of you can move on there, but if you can, that'd be great. Because that'll just allow me a quick chance to make sure everything is kosher out there. Yeah, it looks like Britain got knocked off their little beachhead out there. Good, good. United Kingdom placed a trade embargo on them. Alright, anybody else who comes along is just going to be sent out here. I cannot afford for Germany to just attack me and me have nothing, which is what I have right now. I've got the equivalent of nothing out here. Yeah, not looking good, is it? Yeah, it looks like I've stretched my forces way too thin, which isn't incorrect. I have stretched my forces beyond thin out here. Let's go ahead and get a troop ship out for you, and a battle cruiser out behind that, so I can take the French Legion, or the Irish French Legion, out of here. Oh, nope, don't do that. Just trying to click on industry. Give me that instead. If you could just go ahead and just make some textiles, just so we still have some good money rolling in. Wasn't there somebody who was supposed to be building a fishery or something? Maybe I canceled that in favor of something else. Ah, no, it was you. Okay. Well, after you're done building that university, go on to making canned goods, because that makes a lot of money. Attack any hostile units in there, I guess. I don't know who would be hostile out there right now, but let's not worry about it. Poland's getting partitioned. Great, great. That means that they are probably getting prepared to come roll their asses right around to strike at me, which is not good. So I'm just going to put a militia on repeat right there. And there's nobody else who is really going to be... Nope. Alright, so I'm just going to put one infantry here, and then whatever's here will end up being a militia. Just, and I'll break these armies down later. Yeah. Yep. And my second army, which I'm pretty sure was somewhere else before all this. Ah, there they are. That's why I wanted to build that battle cruiser, so if I do send the Iron Legion in... The Iron Legion. I'm just calling them everything but the Irish Legion. when I send the Irish Legion in, they'll be better protected. And I might send the Irish Legion up or around, actually. I might do that just so I can secure up here and call it good. I'm just waiting for Germany to turn around and try and smack the shit out of me instead. Alright, that's a good sized. It's not as bulky as I would like, but we've got some time before. In fact, you move out here because you were meant to be a protector for that area anyways. And if you, the 7th Fleet, could just merge with the Moroccan Navy. Yeah, it's not going to be enough, so I'm going to have to build. Who's heading back right now? You're heading back in your 2 ships? Yeah, you should be enough to take all of that on. Of course, I've got this area fortified at least. We're building some stuff, so we will get a boost for a couple of these areas in a little bit. They don't need to be big boys just yet. Securance Army, yeah, only one could move on to it, which is fine, because if I can send the Colonial Navy in right now, if I can send them out the Far East group and just have them patrol back and forth along these waters, I should be okay. God, it's a risky plan. It is kind of risky. It's a lot riskier than I want it to be, because I am essentially asking these 2 naval groups to just secure the area for me in a way that they are not meant to, honestly. Really not meant to. I've got no way of producing a navy out here. It really is just... And there's no point in breaking a troop ship off of that to go back. The artillery division will just have to hold its own out here. Yeah, looks like Australia's trying to push in, but I doubt they'll have much success. But I think I will have better success if I can push out there. And with them patrolling that, it's more likely that they'll catch whatever Soviet ships are around first, which will give me a better chance later on. God, see, that's the only issue. When you get into the actual war itself, there's a lot that goes on. It goes pretty quick. Right now, though, I am just slowly building and preparing for the absolute worst possible thing. I'm preparing for the worst possible outcomes, which is kind of what I feel like we set ourselves up for right now. Good, you're there. Let's go ahead and enter that port. They're still building up. Get some troop ships. It doesn't have to be a lot. I don't think I need to, and I think I only told it to build 1. Yeah, 1 in a battle cruiser, because I'm pretty sure going in there is going to be difficult. I'm pretty sure going in there on its own is going to be pretty rough. You can go ahead and just generate petroleum. It's not a big deal. We do probably need to build buying some stockpile. I'll leave that for 3 turns just so we can build up some stockpile of that. Oh God, okay. Yep, look, they already came into contact with somebody, which is good. I'm actually gonna have the Far East group turn around and make shorter patrol runs for a second, just to buy these other guys some time. Just to buy these other guys some time. to get there, get a beachhead, and then run their ass back to pick up these guys. And in fact, if you can, if you can make it out there, that would be really helpful. That would take 9. That would take 8. Yeah, if you guys can make it out there, that would help me out a lot. I'll probably, you know what, if I can send this colonial army out instead, that would help out a lot as well. Just having every able-bodied soldier out there is going to do a lot. Who was that between? Republic and Spain? Oh, Jesus. God, I guess we supported the right side on that conflict. Fascist Spain wouldn't have helped us out worth a damn. Alright, we're getting some things out here. I know I said I'd dedicate the rest of it to protecting against that. These are the last guys I can send out to it. And in fact, after that, you guys aren't gonna be doing that anymore. I'm gonna have to have you give me a big old weight so you can keep producing arms. Yep. Just merge with the Far East. And then, yeah, because I mean I gotta wait for this guy to get back in anyway, so I think it's okay. And he's gotta refuel once he's actually there. And ship, go up here please. In fact, go a little further inland just to be safer. Yeah, look, they're trading that land back and forth up there, which is not bode well. If they push in there, shit, Germany may take it. I'm gonna have to fight them anyways. Okay, it's fine. It's fine. And they're declaring war on other people. Alright. Grab your beachhead and haul butt back to there. Yeah, I may just have to have them make a couple runs to buy time for the actual army to make it there. Oh, God. Oh, no. No, the Securance Artillery Division is gonna get wiped out. Captain John Lambert. Ah, shoot. Yeah, look at that. They just piled a bunch of guys in there, and I have nowhere to run to. Alright, cancel your order. Go back. Go back. Let's see if we can actually save them. Oh, but we still don't have any troop ships or anything out here. We're not going to be able to build any. Crap baskets. It's really just about putting all these guys on the line, isn't it? Yeah, if you can actually just merge together. Can you all fit on there now? Yes, you can. Okay, great. All right, guys. You gotta haul some butt. You are gonna be one of the major Securance forces in this entire thing. It looks like my Irish Legion is done. It's not great. It's not much. I promised you guys I would free you one day. I'm still holding on to that promise. I've got to hold on to it for a little bit longer. Not that I want to, but I don't have a choice. Who attacked them there? Oh, they were doing the attacking. Duh. It's like, who was dumb enough to do that right now? Oh, God. We've got to save them. We've got to go back and save them. Yeah, they're just getting... Alright. Load onto the 8th Fleet and send it running. Just send it running. They need to come back. Oh, thank God we at least got them off, I think. Okay. You come in as well. God, we kind of got our asses kicked in that first go-around. And they are spreading up there. And we don't have the means to take them on right now. We won't for a while. Not unless I do something ballsy. And I'm going to tell you right now, I think I'm going to do that. The ballsiest thing I can do. Which is say, I know we are all focused on building arms right now. And in fact, you're on the front lines. You can keep building them. But what we're about to do is we're about to become a lot more focused on drawing the attention away from Russia. Because if Germany takes it, there's just not going to be any stopping them. There's not going to be any stopping the amount of damage they're going to be able to do. If they can get a hold of that much manpower. We might have to make another big gamble, but I think this one will actually pay off in the end. I mean, we've got to do better than Spain is doing, right? Yeah. Yeah, we've got to do better than Spain is doing. Sure, we'll just say that that's who it is. He's probably just got a fake name anyways. What we're gonna do is we're gonna run our butts up here and hopefully use the Irish fleet to good use. In fact, where is my North Atlantic? You guys are going with them. You guys are gonna go all the way with them, actually. And just give a little bit of patrol out here as we try and take some of that frozen wasteland they call sovereign territory. And Australia is making gains though, so hopefully we'll be able to push in and get our little foothold. Because I really don't want to go... It's too late to enact the alternate plan. We've pulled everybody to this one. God, it's risky. We've got some guys moving everywhere. That's going to do it for today, guys. If you enjoyed it, please be sure to leave a like. If you just enjoy listening to the sound of my voice and you want to check out the other things on the channel, please be sure to drop a sub. It really helps me out a lot. But that's going to do it today, guys. I will talk to y'all later. Bye.